What's up, my people? You're now tuned in to me TV. Now, we going to bring you all the stories about the stories that we need to bring you stories about. You feel me? So, that's what we going to do. Some stories might be good. Some stories might be tragic. But, hey, man, that's how these stories go. I don't make it up. Now we getting into it. You feel me? So look, man, bang the like button. Bang that subscribe button. You see them on the screen. Yeah, them right there. Hit the like and subscribe, man. Hit that right there. Now we about to get started with our story.
Takeoff of the Atlanta rap group The Migos is trending on social media. There are rumors circulating that he's been shot and killed. We are keeping a close eye on this story, making phone calls, but let's tell you what we know right now. Police in Houston have confirmed Takeoff and Quavo, also part of the Migos, were both at a party overnight at the 810 bowling alley. They tell us one man in his 20s was killed at that party. He was shot in the head or neck. Right now, they are not confirming the identity of that person. They are waiting on the medical examiner before they release a name. Two other people also showed up with gunshot wounds at the hospital. We are following this story closely. We do not report rumors, only what we get confirmed from police, and this is what we have. We'll keep you updated with the latest on this investigation.
What's up, my family? What's up, my people? Now, y'all saw the previous clip. So we like to say rest in peace, Takeoff. Our condolences to Takeoff and his family. All respect and all love go out to this young man. So look, and what I like to say, start off by saying, if y'all didn't know, for all my Migos fans, if y'all didn't know, Takeoff by himself is the sole creator of the Migos flow. Not just that, he is the creator of the whole group Migos. He is the mastermind behind the whole movement. Why you think he didn't say too much? Why you think he was so quiet? And for all my Migos fans out there, if you are true Migos fans, going back to before they start saying splash and drip, when they was, when they was like that. If you could remember, Takeoff was the lead man. Takeoff was the head man. Takeoff was the head honcho. And just me personally, I knew Takeoff name before I knew any other Migo name. That's the first name that I knew. So with that being said, man, much due respect to Takeoff, man. Much due respect for the Migos, man. But I would like to speak on this. The relationship between these young men was rock solid as far as the Migos that the world know. You feel me? But it seems strange to me. Now, it seems very strange to me with this guy that you see on this camera. This guy, Quavo. It seems like Quavo, everywhere he went, or most places he went, he gets into it. He runs his mouth. He turns up. Whatever you want to call it, he's the most vocal and he's the most visible out the group. So with that being said, I find it very strange as soon as Offset, if y'all can remember, I need y'all to think and remember. Before Offset got with Cardi B, it was cool. Everything was copacetic. Once Offset got with Cardi B, everything changed. Every single little thing changed. Why is that? Now, my speculations is Offset start to see how much money you could make as a singular artist, as being by himself. Not saying that he didn't want to be part of the Migos, but he wanted to also have a simultaneous solo career while still in the Migos. And this is just my speculation. This is just alleged. You feel me? So that's just my speculation of why Offset started moving differently. So everybody think it's about Saweetie and a female. Now that could be partially true. But these things was happening way before Saweetie even came into the picture. Now, you got to ask yourself, why is Quavo making himself look like a sucker for Jay Prince or under Jay Prince the way he is? And that's a fascinating question. I can't even answer that. That makes Offset look like he's on an island by himself. And I find it kind of weird that soon as Offset is no longer in the picture, that this happens to Takeoff. Now ask yourself, could this be a sacrifice? Could this be one of the industry's many games that they play? Extravagant games that they play? What if Offset knew what was coming and therefore decided to keep his distance away, knowing that a sacrifice had to be made? Knowing that it has to be somebody that's close, your loved ones. What if Offset already knew this? Now, pause, my people. I'm not saying it's true. This is my theory. This is my speculation. This is my what-if story. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not saying this is true by no means at all. But what if this was one of the elaborate games that the music industry played? Who's going to get his masters? Who's going to get his publishing? And don't you find it kind of weird that P and Coach K just sold quality control? Like, just think about this. In a time like this, right? You sell quality control. So that means you basically sold the Migos and all the rights to QC and what's under QC to some Asian people. Why is that? I find that kind of weird, and it's a peculiar timing for y'all to sell QC the label. Now look here. Won't nobody turn down $300 million, right? I don't think. But think about it. If you're willing to accept $300 million, the person who's willing to pay you the $300 million, how much more money are you worth? See, the time of the sale of QC, I find very strange and odd timing, man. And once QCP was looked at amongst the love, the babies, and now to be honest, just sitting back looking at it, man, he kind of tainting his image, man. And it's just crazy, man. If you start from the timeline of Cardi B, that's when everything start to go wrong. Everything with the Migos start to go wrong. Now, is it jealousy because he has a wife and a family that loves him, that rocks with him? I don't know. Is it because Offset realized how much more money he can get as a solo artist? That could possibly be true. Is it because of the rumor swirling around that he slept with Saweetie? I don't know. It could possibly be true. But you got to remember, man, these guys in this music industry are not who they cracked up to be. And this is not saying the Migos are not who they cracked up to be. I'm talking about the executive, Coach K, QCP. We don't know how these guys are behind closed doors. It's one thing to treat a person good when you need them. And it's another thing to show how you treat a person when you feel like you don't need them. This is a crazy story, man, of a brotherhood that went sour, man. Nobody wants to see the Migos break up. This is a beloved group in all of hip-hop. The Migos are better off together, man. The unity, what was selling them the music and everything else. See, you might not think you need the other person in this situation, but the Migos ain't nothing without all three of them. The Migos is nothing without, it's not no two Migos. It's not no replacing, no. It's just not. There are a historic, iconic group, man. But let me know what you think in the comments, man. Let me know what you think about this situation, man. Let me know what you think about QC and him selling the label and the timing of him selling the label. Let me know what you think about Takeoff. And do you remember when the Migos first started? Takeoff being the lead man, man. Comment, man. Comment, man. Subscribe. And let me know what you think about Saweetie, Quavo, and Offset rumor, man. Look, man. Like, man. Hit that subscribe button. And I'm going to be back with another video. You heard me? Me TV. You heard me? Like, comment, subscribe, and share. You heard me?